Hello everyone, Wongus back at it again. Today I'll be going through one of the worst I think it's the worst loss streak as, I guess, just ARAM wise in my whole life. It was a 9-game losing streak until we finally won a Timo. And there was a total of, I don't know, like, a total of hours and hours of playing, and that was very annoying because it seems like our opponents got really strong. So we'll just analyze each of those games. We'll we'll see what went wrong. We'll see why I was why who's at fault. Mostly my fault because I'm one of the worst players on the team in our 5-stack. The crazy part is it's a 5-stack, so we should have an advantage, but I guess not. So yeah, I guess for the first game, I was tank, and we had a bunch of other tanks, and they had a lot of, like, engage. Jarvan, Gragas to go in with their abilities, and Yasuo ult to follow up. Quay can also have a bunch of knockups, and Swain can also follow up, so they're not squishy, and they all are super powerful, so pretty good against tanks. And I'd say, like, most of the game I didn't really do much. Like, yeah, 3 hard steel users and the rest were honestly full tank. And it looks like maybe I could have went more AP focused, but it didn't matter because they have quite a bit of healing. They weren't that squishy, so yeah. No play in particular, it was just pure domination from the other side. They just had a lot of, like, yeah, they're just really strong. Yeah, see, I just get destroyed right here. Like, I don't think, maybe I was not tanky enough. I should have built something different on hard skill, but yeah, we were just getting destroyed by the other team. I didn't get as much hard steel stack as my teammates, so probably I was also not going in as much or autoing as much. I'm not really the best hard steel player because sometimes I get baited by the stacks, but sometimes I just rather use my abilities to hit them instead of just auto attacking because I'm not that good at auto attack. Yeah, I just not really like it in general. Barely didn't even touch their turret. Touching a turret? I don't know. Yeah, dude, they're just too strong. Are you gonna bring a turret or something? Damaging their turret even a bit. Yeah, it was pure domination. 0 turret damage. That was really sad. They heal it all up. Yeah. I don't really want to watch that too much more. Kind of bad one. And the next one was I was in Akshan, one of my top 18 favorite champions to play because of his res ability. He just built crit and lethality and should be able to clean things up. Yeah, not in this game though. They had Nautilus, which I pretty much helped him tank everything. LeBlanc, which is kind of hard for me to get a revenge kill because she can go in and out really quick. Yeah, just higher range champs compared to me. No bruisers or much. Nautilus is super tanky. And just I just died. Yeah, I just get poked. Yeah, I just snowballed in for some reason and yeah, we were just down so much. We did get first turn for some reason. Makes it naturally effective. Yeah, a lot of these games we have a hopeful lead, but then we just get destroyed at the end. I mean, not much else you can do when Nautilus just has next power, just stack stuff. Talk about with AP, yeah.
Okay.
Big things again.
Yeah, that was a tough one in general. Just had to switch tank everything. Not much to review there. Next one is Yone. Not really that good at Yone, and I was just building some random crit, prioritizing crit over attack speed. Yeah, for that one, not much I could have done because I'm not that good at Yone. But yeah, we just didn't have their team comp was pretty good. Well, they had an AP Rel, which was very annoying. They just had a lot of range.
Okay.
They had no one to one-shot the Rel. I guess. I know it's hard. We don't have any like strong range pokers, which could have done more to the Rel because it was really squishy.
I'm the happiest girl in the world.
Yeah, let's take a look at the fights. Coordinated and yeah, not our day. Next one, Malphite. I was an AP Malphite because their other team was quite squishy, but this loss was super on me. I hit some ults, I completely missed some other ones. Yeah, they're mostly squishy, I guess we could look at one of the last fights maybe. We did make good progress. I think I took 2 turrets and then whatnot. Yeah, this loss was on me. Yeah, I was too much in. They get rooted, but I didn't have best engagements because like they weren't really pumping too much. Yeah, he wouldn't do anything about it. And yeah, hard to stick up Carcass when he has allies. There are a couple of ults where I just hit no one.
Blue team has
And the
scored
game
an
after
ace.
that. That was on me. Like some ults in the early game was good, but like late game it was harder to find them clumped and get a good one off. And we didn't really have a high prio target. Okay, next one is Nico. I think I was a bit better, but it was honestly just a bad matchup in general. Yeah, they had a Nautilus, which was tanky. Tyrus the Virus. Even though it was mostly AP, so it might have been better, it wasn't really that good. Like, some ults I had were good, but I just couldn't get a really good ult off. Let me see where I used it. We did get close though, I guess. They just had a lot of tools against us. Renata ult. Sarah, control. There's a lot of like their Aurora did a lot of damage.
Eyes unclouded.
Yeah, this one was a bad one. This was like, I tried to snowball in, right? Yeah. Yeah. I was just rolling. Because like, I thought I hit the snowball, so as soon as snowball, I just click the alt and just snowball in. And then that'll like pretty much instantly knock them up and deal damage, but except that, yeah, it didn't happen. TF game, I won't really replay. Got dominated, and TF isn't really one of my strong champs. Just a W spammer, which is okay, but like TF has so much more tools than just W spam. Oh, gold card spam. Set game was decent, but could have been winnable, but not really. We had like 4 melee. They had like Lulu to counter us, Window to tank. There's just a lot of range against the in mode and the best. Yeah, like, I could never really find a good angle to ult Window onto your team. That was okay. It wasn't too bad. We were like down on kills badly at the end. Not really that much to do. And that was like number 9 in a row, so yeah. And then the last one was pretty good, Teemo. Not really, I guess I'm decent on Teemo, not really too strong with it, but I like using the shrooms and stealth. And we were against, yeah, a decent team. They were building like Tank Tryndamere, or like Tryndamere Heartsteel, Shannon Heartsteel. Actually had to revive Milio to disengage and enchanter stuff. But yeah, the shrooms do high damage, so that was really good. This fight. A good shroom setup throughout, and great teammates and stuff. Yeah, they're just getting damage by 2%. The Androids just destroying them in the KS. Yeah, and then walked right into the shroom and died. Syndra, Kochi popped up. Super hard, like getting super bulky QEs. Keep driving all the hooks. ADC's doing a lot of damage. I just didn't really have to do much. Set up the booms to make sure we don't get counter killed. Yeah. And that guy, the Q to counter to Akshan and Tryndamere, kind of. Yeah, not much. Just a lot of crew setup, which is good. Oh yeah, I also added the Oblivion Orb to counter Milio, Akshan, and Tryndamere as items I heal. Your Shen feels good, I don't know. And Ivia has some healing. Maybe block right in. Not much, just as well. Just walked right into it, I guess just let it die. Anti-Dragon being OP with the rest of the box. a nice game to watch because we actually won. And the shrooms are jokes. And we're super up on kills, so pretty good. Oops. Let's see if they touch on my shrooms. He just died like that? Damn. That shit was real OP. How much health? Because he had Heartsteel and Bork to heal it back up, kinda. But Heartsteel for the HP, but I guess the shrooms do all that damage. Pretty cool. And I just stay stealth, so when they auto, they... They just straight up put me in the cage to get him. As you're 16, you have so much range on the shrooms and a lot more charges, so pretty nice. And the cooldowns are better. Just need to get 10 minutes and throw down shrooms. Yeah, good place to put is here when the melees flank. Especially in the big game. Flank or counter push. It makes you probably get hit. I guess he didn't hit too many of the shrooms, or still back up to the but Jinx popping up. Bring them here, just trolling. Yeah, that was the game. I was hyped because we actually won. Yes, sir.
A summoner has disconnected.
Yeah, that was our 9-game loss streak. As a 5-stack, which is crazy. And yeah, that's worst lose streak ever. Thanks for watching. See you next time.